Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. I know the nightmare is still going on, but do not fear, it is coming to an end very, very soon. I'm literally just going to finish up here, get this to 100%, it's only 5% away. We're going to dump it in the trailer and then we're going to give that up as a bad job. Now, if it is okay in the morning and we can still harvest it, then I will get the worker to do some. If not, it will all get cultivated up and we will forget about it. I have had a look on ModHub and realistically there's probably two options that we could go with. However, we'd need to spend about £700,000, which obviously we do not have, unfortunately. So we'll just take this as a bit of a learning curve for now, really. Not too much more we can do other than that. We'll leave this here. As I said, if in the morning we can still harvest, we'll get a worker to do it. If not, we'll send the rented machine back. And that'll be it for the carrots for now. But that won't be it forever. We will get back to it at some point. But obviously we can't afford to spend £700,000 right now. So we've been in this night for way too long. Let's get out of it. Let's get into the daytime. We've got the worker over on the other farm. We'll need them to do a little bit of windrowing, so we'll get them started with that shortly. As suspected, the sheep barn, the spawn point is full. Of course it is, and it's probably just going to spam us for ages now. Whoa! Looks like the poplar has took another growth cycle there. That's coming along pretty nice. So let's have a look at this. Can the carrots still be harvested or not? They can. Well, that's good. That means we're not going to miss out. So that's not the end of the world. We can live with that. So if it was all going to be dead and withered, well, that was tough. But that's okay. That's okay. So we will get a worker on that. Yeah, that is not how we hook up to this machine. Oh dear. There we go, that's better. Now obviously the trailer is full. Well, it's pretty much full anyway. Right, let's get the worker. We'll put them on up and down. We'll see if that improves things or not. We need to jump into the Valtra and we'll have to go and take those carrots away. Now I'm not too sure. Can we put them in our silo? I honestly don't know how it works. So there is only one way to find out. Now we have got the narrow tyres on this, so it's not overly ideal for transporting a big massive trailer of this weight, but as soon as we get on the road it shouldn't be too bad. So let's go over there, let's see if we can dump it. If not, well, we might just have to throw it all on the floor for now. We'll see. Unless let's just see when the best time is to sell carrots. Where are the carrots? It's best time for the eggs. Okay, that's good. Well, we'll get those loaded up in a bit. Carrots. Am I being completely blind here? Okay, we'll have a look at it here. Best time January, so we're not too far away actually. Yeah, okay, let's see if we can get rid of these and we'll go from there. Here we are then, back at the farm. We might just be able to catch the worker before the tank is full. As you could see, the carrots didn't go in the silo. I didn't think they would, but I just wanted to know. So we will have to leave that trailer there fully loaded now. So there we go, the tank is full. Let's see if we can get that in there. They've lifted it up ready for us. And yeah, this trailer is a better height than the other one, so that's not too bad. That works out quite well actually. And if this one gets full, well, we'll just have to park it up next to the other one. But we'll have lots and lots of carrots there. Perfect. Okay, so we'll let them crack on and do their thing. There's actually not too much left, to be honest. While they're doing that, we need to get some other workers set up. So we will... Ooh, the grass is growing back a little bit there. That looks a little bit funny. We'll get the worker set up with the windrower. And then we also need to get someone in one of the tractors with a cultivator. And I've got a feeling that one of the fields still needs a second lot of fertiliser as well. So there we go, the worker's going to do the windrow in there. Let's have a look at the map and see how we are doing for fertiliser coverage. Yeah, it's field number 2. Okay, so we do need to get that sorted out. What other tractors do we have available? We could use this with a small cultivator, and that can be doing some of that. We're going to use quite a lot of the workers today just to crack on with some of the jobs. What is going on over here? What's happened? Are they stuck on something? Come on, look. There's no one even in it. They've gone home, they've had enough. What are they going to do this time? We'll have to keep an eye on them. Right, so we're looking for a small cultivator. The farm area has become a little bit of a mess again. It really doesn't take too long. So we use the Massey Ferguson on the small John Deere cultivator. It'll be slow going, but it will be okay. It doesn't matter how long it takes because we're not going to need to use these fields for a little time anyway. So they might as well just get all the little bits done, and therefore when it is time we won't be rushing around like a madman. So they can crack on with that. Okay, yep, right. Well, they're getting along fine now, so that's good. We've got... Let's put it away. Let's not just dump it there. Come on. That's really, really slack of me. So there's a couple of things I want to have a look at. I want to have a look at a piece of land over by the other farm, because we are going to need some more land there when the time does come to put some crops in, because we are going to be doing a different one that we haven't done before. And I also want to have a look at a nice big trailer for our lorry, because there's a potential that we can get a nice big massive trailer, and then the next time we won't have to mess around with different ones. We can just dump it all in one. So this is what we want, semi-trailer. Now, what are we looking at here? A Distinction tripod hopper. Wow, look at that. That's a beast for sure. What else we got here? Okay. Oh, I like this. This is proper. That's a serious trailer. Believe that's a conveyor one, which pushes it out the back. Yeah, that's not ideal for what we need. I would like to go with this. I just think that's absolutely mega. That is. What colours can we pick? Ah, it's a shame we can't have red to match the truck. Although I do quite like that in black actually. And for the cover colour, we could change that. Yep, and the rim colour we will change to black as well. Perfect. I really like that. Nice. That's proper, that really is. And then for land, I just want to have a look to see how much money we are going to be looking at. So these, we own these two here. I just want to get an idea of how much these ones are around here. So we'll start with this one. That's 152,000. Whoops. And that's quite a nice size. I am interested in this one because it does have, it's only £42,000. Let's go and visit that. That's got green beans in and they are ready to harvest. Well, I think we have to buy that. It's got a crop in, £42,000. That just seems like a great deal. Is that too good to be true? Wow. That's really, really good. I know it's not massive, but it's ideal. We're going to buy it. We are now the proud owner of field number 58. Lovely. So what that does mean is we need to get some form of equipment to harvest green beans, and I don't really know what we need. So we should be able to find it in here somewhere. Where would it be? Okay, so as it happens, the green bean harvester is just a cool £500,000. That is quite a lot of money. We may have to either rent or raise some funds, so we're not going to raise, or we're not going to buy that instantly, but we will need to do it in this month, and who cares, it's a new crop, we want to do it, so that's what it's going to be. Right, so it looks like the is it stuck? What's going on here, or is it full? Where's the voucher? Here it is. I don't think it is full. I think it's purely stuck. Yeah, it was just stuck, and that's annoying. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, let's go and pick up our new trailer first of all, and we'll go and grab that. We'll bring that back here, and then we're probably going to have to raise some money, I guess. We could always take some stuff over to the Grain Elevator Museum, as we did progress into this month, and of course we have got the eggs to sell as well. So yeah, that's exactly what we'll do. Maybe I shouldn't have bought the trailers just now, but never mind. Who cares? It's a lovely purchase. Let's go and grab them, and then we'll go from there. Wow, look at that. That's nice. That is. That's a proper setup. We're moving into the big time now. Yeah, this is lovely. And of course, the Volvo has no issues with it whatsoever. So we're not really going to be able to use this straight away, but when the time comes to use the big harvester and whatnot, this is absolutely going to be perfect. And that does mean that we can probably look to purchase some massive fields in the future as well. Get some really nice crops in. Oh, there's a train coming. Slow down. We don't want that disaster again. Yeah, I love that red and black combo there. I think that looks really, really good. Stands out. Very, very nice. Come on, the train has gone. There we go. We've got to be getting on with things. We're getting a pretty nice yard here. We're going to have some massive pieces of equipment here in no time at all. And that really is a lovely little setup. Okay, well, we'll leave it there for now, as we don't need it. Just jump into the voucher right quick, get some of these carrots, and then we will move along. I think what we'll do, we'll take the lorry and the low loader. Why is this moving so slow? We'll take the lorry and the low loader over to the other farm, and we're gonna, is that gonna reach, or are we too far away? Ugh. Yeah, we'll get the eggs loaded up, we'll get all the stuff loaded up for the Grain Elevator Museum, and we'll also get a load of the wool loaded up as well, because we just have tons and tons of wool, and we'll see how close we can get to £500,000, I guess. That'll probably be the best thing to do. So lovely. That's, the rest of what's here is probably going to fill this trailer up, I would imagine. Right, well that should keep them going for a little while. We shouldn't have to worry about them just for a bit. Come on, Valtra. Not the ideal wheels for this job. Okay, where's the truck? Oh, I mean, I always say it, but it's always the last one. Why is it always the last one? Right, let's head over to the other farm. We are going to get this low loader jam-packed full of goods. And let's see how much money we can earn. Right, here we are then. So it looks like the worker has finished up that windrow, which is lovely. We'll have to get that bailed up in a bit. We are coming in too hot there. That was far too quick. So as I said, we are going to get this crammed up with goods, wool, eggs and wood. I'm going to do a big selling session, see how much money we can get. The spinnery is full to the brim of wool, so it is no problem whatsoever just directly selling this, considering it will spawn back in no time again. So I'll get the trailer fully loaded up and we'll see how much money we can get. Right, okay, that is everything loaded up from both the sheep barns, which is good. Just got the message to say that this is full again, and once we've done this, we'll just set another worker off because I want to get some slurry down on field number 2 before we forget and it's too late. So the workers, they're really coming together. They are giving us a very big helping hand because we're getting lots and lots of jobs done. It's just a shame we couldn't get one of them to do some baling, but never mind. And I guess we could probably just sell that harvester right there that we bought, which is probably no good to us because that would definitely help us get on our way to £500,000 if we need it. That is most definitely an option actually. So we'll see how much money we end up with once we've sold all of our stuff. Just get this to work first of all, and ooh, oh dear, that's not how you do it. We'll see if there is anything in this food mixer just to give the buffalo, because they are looking a little bit empty. There's a little bit of forage in there. Let's just get that trigger point to come up. Where are you? There it is. Well, they can have a little bit, that'll keep them going. Not what they want, but they'll be okay for now. Right, let's try and do this again without crashing. So we'll just get that filled up a little bit more. Plenty in the tank. Lovely. Okay. Probably a little bit too big for this tractor, but it really is a very good tractor, so it does handle it quite well. Right, so there we go then. The worker is gonna start cracking on with that. We'll jump back into the lorry. Here it is. Okay, well, we'll focus on the sawmill next, and then we'll head over to the eggs after that. All this wood chip everywhere. I mean, we have we have trailers full of wood chips. We're gonna have trailers full of carrots. We've got a trailer problem. I know we bought a lovely big one, all singing, all dancing. But yeah, we've definitely got a little bit of a trailer problem. We need more. Anyway, we'll get this one stacked nice and high as well. We'll try and fit on as much as we possibly can. There are a few bits to spawn in as well. And we'll head over to the eggs. Right, okay, last lot of eggs going on now then. The trailer is getting a little bit jittery. It doesn't like all the various different goods which are loaded up. They're jumping about all over the place. But they are all on, and hopefully it's going to give us a monster amount. Fingers crossed. Okay, so all the straps are on. Before we head off, we've got a couple of things to do. Both the workers need attention again. Yeah, we're definitely going to fill this trailer up, I should imagine. This is going to tip it over 50%, probably to about 60, I would imagine. So there we go. We'll get that emptied, and in the meantime we also need to fill this up with slurry. So off we go. We'll get the tank filled and they can be on their way as well. Right, the tank is full, so we'll just get the worker on their way. Lovely, that's sorted. Back over to the voucher. How's the Massey Ferguson getting on actually? Not too bad. That's getting on okay. We can live with that. The windrowing is done, which is good. Where is the voucher? Here it is. Sorry about that, worker. We will get out your way. It is struggling a little bit now. Come on. That got us to 64% actually. Right, well that should be out the way there, hopefully. Lovely. Everything is going swimmingly. So we've got 3 different places to visit now. Wow, we've got so much stuff on there. That's really good. Yeah, we've got 3 different places to visit. First of all, we're going to do a big loop, really. We're going to go over to the Grain Elevator Museum first. And then literally just round the corner from there is Willie's Restaurant, where we'll sell the eggs. And on the way back, we will be stopping off at the warehouse to sell the wool. And in fact, I've got that completely the wrong way round, because thinking about it, we need to do that the complete opposite direction. We'll stop at the warehouse first for the wool, because that is closer, and then we'll do the restaurant, and then we'll do the museum. That'll definitely be the best way to go about it. So I mean, hopefully we can get there in one piece. It's a little bit of a fragile load. I don't know if you saw, but when we were heading over to where the eggs are, I nearly tipped it, but I did just about hold on to it. So as long as no crazy members of the public get in our way here, we should be okay. Although, have I took a wrong turn? No, correct turning. We need to remember to put that harvester away as well, actually. I'll do that when we get round to cultivating that one. So the magic number we're looking for, £500,000, but as I said, if worst comes to worst, we might sell that harvester, because there's probably not too much reason to keep it, I wouldn't have thought. So here we are, first stop, warehouse. Yes, we need to take this very, very carefully. It's a fragile load, and hopefully all those wood beams and stuff that are leaning up against the wool there don't go flying. Oh no, this is a problem. This really is a problem, because oh no, it's going to try and take the wood beams and stuff. Let's try and be really careful about this, because I don't want to have to come back again. Oh no, it doesn't want the wool. Oh no. Oh well, that really is a mess. Well, let's have a look in here then. I've just made a right mess of that. Where is the wool? Let's see where we can sell it. All the way at the bottom, of course it is. Farmers Market Warehouse. Oh, okay, so you can buy it at the warehouse, you can't sell it at the warehouse. That's interesting. Rope maker. Okay, all the farmers market. Well, we'll go to the rope maker then. That's not terrible. We can do that on the way back from the museum, I guess. It's on that big, straight, long road. Okay, well, let's go over there and we'll see what's what. Okay then, we have arrived at the Grain Elevator Museum. How much of it are they going to take? Hopefully they're going to take it all. Let's get in the spawn point there. Yes, they took it all. Lovely. So that's £109,000, which is great. Are we going to get beached here? Am I going to regret this decision? Yes, we can't get up there. I've got to... Oh, we're going to tip it. I've got to stop driving this like it is a tractor because although it is a very capable machine, because it is so low, you cannot just throw it over the hills and bumps like it is a tractor. Okay, we need to get our way round to Willie's restaurant. That is just over here. Right, so we'll get our way over to the restaurant and we'll get rid of those eggs before any of them fall off the back and make a big mess on the road. We've got quite a few there, about £80,000 worth. Oh, with nearly, oh no. Yeah, about making that big mess. Oh dear. It wasn't meant to happen this way. So it looks like the workers' slurry tank is empty again. This is not the best way to approach this. Oh dear, we got so far without making a big mess. And it's all just gone wrong. Let's reverse up there. That's the only problem. This is much easier with a tractor and a low loader. There we go. We should just about be in. Stop. Lovely. Another £78,000. Let's just have a look on the map, see exactly how that worker is getting on with field number 2. How far away are they? Oh, they're very close. One more tank's worth and they will be done. We'll get on that as soon as we've got the rest of this delivered. So, I mean, this wool is not going to get us to the £500,000 that we need. But it should get us to over 300. Oh no. Oh dear. We're jackknifed. We're stuck. We're hitting things. Oh, still. What on earth is going on? There we go. You can't do that on Euro Truck Simulator, I do know. Right. Okay. Let's go over to the rope maker before we cause any more carnage. And here is the rope maker. I recognise that sign. Crossing Point Ropes. Can't see. Get them trees out of the way. Here we go. How much is this going to get us? Okay, that's nearly another £70,000, but that does mean we are a little bit short. Oh no, we're getting lost. Yeah, we are a couple of 100,000 short realistically, and I know, let's go into finances actually. Where are we? Finances, vehicles, let's see how much that is worth. Where is it? Okay, this is the one. Oh, 252,000, so that would get us enough. Okay, well, let's go and grab it. I don't know if it's a mistake selling it or not, but I don't really think it's for us. With our one player setup, it's really not going to work. When we do carrots again, we'll probably just have a couple of workers using the machine that we've got now, and that will probably just do. So yeah, let's that's what we need to do. Let's get it done, and we'll go and buy the harvester that we need. But before, let's just stop. Before we get carried away, we need to just catch up with our workers, because if not, they'll never get done. We do need these tractors back. We need to use them. So this one is just in the corner here now. I mean, what I'll probably end up doing once money is better, I'll probably end up buying a couple of these machines, and then, like I said, we can just get a couple of workers, or us and one worker, to crack on, and it will work just as good until we find an alternative. And of course, I did find those couple of options on Mod Hub which were like 700,000. So when times are better, we may even get one of those. Who knows? Right, let's carry on across to the other one. Get that slurry tanker filled up again, and then we will crack on. So hopefully that will be the final time getting this one set up on here. That really should be enough now. They are off, which is lovely. Massey Ferguson's still doing a lovely little job there. Okay, So I mean, really, this hasn't probably worked out too bad, because we're now going to go and sell a machine with a lot of hours on the clock, 25 hours, and we're going to go and buy a brand new one in its place. So it's not the worst, we can live with that. Get out of the way, car, we are coming through, nothing's stopping us. Right, here we go, let's get this unfolded. Whoop, stop, stop, stop. So we brought this over here with the tractor and the low loader. Most definitely didn't fit. It should definitely fit on this one, no problems at all. He says as it bottoms out and gets beached. Of course it does. Well, we'll take a bit of a run up. If not, we will reverse it on there. There we go. If in doubt, give it a bit of speed and you'll be well away. Lovely. That's fitted on there just perfect, actually. So we'll get the straps on and we'll fold it up. That is actually made for the job. That's really good. That is lovely. Okay, let's get it sold and let's pick up the new one. Don't think I'm going to bother repairing it. I think we will just sell it as is. Stop. Brakes were not too sharp there. Right. Well, it was nice trying you out, but not quite for us. Yeah, okay, let's repair it. It's £14,000. So they're going to give us 293. So actually, that was worth it. I'm glad we done that. Yes, that has gone. 593 in the bank. I think that has just about given us enough. Right, let's have a look. Where was we? Green bean harvester is 498. Okay, well, that's a beastie machine, and hopefully this works out a lot better for us. Well, let's buy it. Nice, £500,000 gone. But we've got a lovely brand new vehicle. Seems a little bit excessive considering we've only bought it because we bought a field for £48,000 which had green beans on it. But in the future we will be doing more green beans and we will be doing it on a much bigger scale. So definitely a good investment in the long term for sure. It's a shame it doesn't do anything else because it's probably quite similar to the spinach harvester, I would think. Probably only a few differences, but never mind. We will buy one of those as well. So yeah, this has gone on there just perfect. That will do. Lovely. Okay, well, let's get it over to that green bean field, and next time we will be cracking on with that. So worker A has completed their task. I suspect it's probably the one that was doing the slurry spreading. I would imagine the one with the carrots is still going at the moment. I'm pretty sure this is the right machine for us. Whoop, don't miss the turning. Yeah, so that new field we purchased is just up here. And it's ideal. Lovely little field. There's quite a few fields around here which seem ideal. They're nice and in the open, they're nice and flat, loads of space, which is fantastic. Right, so here it is, field number 58, just on our left here. We will get this unloaded and that will be ready for the next episode. There we go. Lovely. Nice. This is definitely the machine for us. We've got the percentage bar. This is going to be perfect. Just what we were after. So we're going to do this next time around. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.